we will have a little warm-up break before we get into things properly. So folks have got a little bit of breathing time if you've got anything else you need to get ready, if you need to go get some water, anything like that. Should be all good.
Okie dokie. Sounds like a plan.
Whew. It gives me a second to center myself as well.
I'm curious. Will the closed captions detect my voice?
Yes,
They do.
The captions detect all of us.
So even if I talk like this, can it detect what I'm saying?
Yes, it can, but it will not understand it.
Ah, okay.
Tabby.
All right, I won't do the voice then.
Tabby, welcome in. Lovely to see you. I hope you're doing well. And F16, congratulations on officially claiming first, and therefore officially being first in the chat. Anything that happened prior to this in chat does not matter. You were first. Well done. Welcome in both. I hope you're doing well. I was robbed. You were. I mean, you didn't pay the channel point for your first. That's why it didn't count. So we are in our warm-up break at the moment. Once that's done, I will get our lovely players to introduce themselves, and we'll talk a little bit about what's going to be happening today. But while we're waiting, I will just plug the charity again, because we are doing this for St. Jude today. This is my last big fundraising type stream, really, of the month, seeing as we've only got a few days left. Really, really hoping this goes well. Thankfully, I've got some lovely players who have been very, very sweet and very understanding. So hopefully it'll be nice.
It will be. You got this.
Thank you.
It's going to be so much fun.
Oh, I hope so. I'm really, really looking forward to going through this story with you all. Because we're playing a book adventure today, but it's a book adventure that felt very Clock Tower and that I thought you folks could have a lot of fun with. I won't say any more than that. I don't want to spoil the surprise.
I've been looking forward to this all week.
Oh gosh, no pressure then. On the note of the captions not picking interesting voices and stuff up, Tabby in chat has actually been working on a new captioning tool that may actually be able to pick things up way better than what I've currently got. Wow, Porthos, you're so soft right now. I'm so glad I bathed you yesterday. You still smell terrible, but you feel lovely. Porthos is doing the, I can sense that you are in minor amounts of distress. Would you like a dog?
Dog.
Hello, Nat. Welcome in. Can't stick around, but wanted to wish you all a good stream and fun times. Thank you very much, sweetheart. I really appreciate that. Thank you for popping your head in. It's very early days, still in the R&D phase, but yeah. But still, it's awesome that you're doing it, and I really appreciate all of the stuff you've been talking about with it. Hey, look, the warm-up break is over, so we can go to our main screen, and I can start introducing everybody. So, hey, Beefcake, welcome in. Hello, everyone. You'll have noticed by now that there are some major differences from what you're used to on this channel. With the exception of the captions, all of the cyberpunkiness has gone. I did keep Chibi-Tan around for you all so you can pet them during the stream, though. We have got a special setup today, specifically for this RP session. And I'm going to just go down our list and introduce you to our players and get them to say a little bit about themselves and about their character if they're amenable to doing so. But first of all, of course, it's me. I am going to be acting as the narrator for this game of Golden Sky Stories. This is not your average RP. There is no fighting monsters. There is no killing things. This is an RP that is RP heavy, mechanics light, and it's about changing the world in little ways. It's about being an everyday superhero and helping out the people in the town the characters live in. So I'm going to hand over to my players. Starting from the top, we've got Midnight Coffees. Coffees, would you like to introduce yourself and your character?
Yeah, hi. Sorry.
Okay.
I was thinking, I'm thinking in my head, E, U, E, O, E, E, I, O, U. Sorry.
It's okay.
So hi, I'm Midnight Coffees, but you can call me Coffees. I am also a member of the Clock Tower, along with everyone else here. Um, you can also find me lurking in Binary Breakers. I play Ki the Kodama. I'm a tree. I'm very, very, very old, and I like to watch everything that goes around me, like goes on around me. But I don't necessarily enjoy getting involved, if that makes sense. Um, I'm very excited to be here, and that's really all I have. I'm like very head empty right now. I'm sorry.
No, that's perfectly fine. I think that's a wonderful introduction to Kisan. Street, what about you?
Hello, I'm Street Bad Guy, and I am also a member of the Clock Tower team. Big shock, I know. I'm the newest member, so hey. Yeah, I'm playing Keldo the Kappa. I'm a mischievous little water prankster. I just like playing pranks, and getting along with everyone else.
Wonderful, thank you. And just for the folks in chat that, like myself, know a lot about Kappa, for the purposes of this game, Prankster has been substituted for what Kappa are normally like. There will be no stealing people's souls out of their butts today. And last but by no means least, Garlips, would you like to introduce yourself and your character?
Hello, my name is Garlips, except today it's not. My name is Chase the Wolf. I am a 1-year-old wolf. In my clan, when you get to 1 years old, they give you a name based on what you like to do, and I like to chase things. I'm also very honest to a fault, and I can be a bit scary sometimes, but don't worry, I'm just very enthusiastic.
So we've been joking a little bit that Garlip's character Chase has sort of ended up being Idris Elba Knuckles, which
It's pretty close.
I am a-okay with that. Tabby, thank you very much for doing those shout outs there as well to get people to know our team a little better. So now that I've got the players to introduce themselves, there is one player that we have yet to introduce, and that is Kami-sama. So because this is a charity event, because this is a special occasion, you folks get to be involved. At the top of the screen, you can see there are 4 little boxes with some numbers next to them and some details. You, as Kami-sama, God, you are God. I'm letting chat be God. This is probably the worst decision I've ever made.
It's going to go straight to their heads.
As Kami-sama, you are in a position of immense power. For $5 to St. Jude, you can redeem the Gift of Dreams. This is fine. Hey, D, welcome in. You can redeem the Gift of Dreams. The Gift of Dreams is allowing a player of your choice, you have to name them in your donation, to get one whole dream. This is very important. Dreams are how we upgrade characters, how we improve the relationships between characters in this game. And improving a relationship with another character is how you make your powers stronger. It's how you cast more powers. So dreams are a very powerful thing in this setting. For $10, Kami-sama can grant somebody an instant check pass. So sometimes there might be things that our characters have to do that they're maybe not as well suited to as they could be for other things. So, for example, Chase is probably not particularly good at climbing trees. Which
I've tried, believe me.
which Key would be very happy about, I'm sure.
Yes.
But if the situation calls for it and Kami-sama deems it so, for the low fee of $10 to St. Jude Children's Research Hospital, Chase will suddenly be a master tree climber.
It's always been my dream. Please donate.
Can you give multiple gifts of the same type for a bigger donation, like $15 for 3 dreams? You can indeed. You can redeem each of them in a single donation up to the number of people that can be provided with them. So for dreams, you can redeem 4 in a single donation, because the narrator can also receive dreams to give to their characters or to use for story mechanics throughout the course of the gameplay. For the instant check pass, it's just the three player characters. We've then got, for $30, rare candy. So for $30, each of whichever player you specify can instantly upgrade a relationship. They can instantly upgrade something on their character without having to spend anything. You are giving them 1 free upgrade. It is a rare candy, like in Pokemon. And then the big one. There are only 3 of these available, and there is good reason for that. And they are quite expensive, and there is good reason for that. Thank you, Porthos. Your input is always helpful. For $100, Kami-sama can cause chaos. There are only 3 of these available because it will extend the playtime of this session, adding that in. But for $100, you can force me to think on my feet and put a random chaotic event into whatever is happening in the game at that point in time. I implore you to not use this to your advantage too often. There are only 3 of them available again, as I say, but yeah, that one could be an interesting one. Porthos chooses chaos. Porthos always chooses chaos. Also, hello, RNG. And Carve as well. Hello, Carve. Okay, so I've gotten all of the donation explanations out of the way. We've met our players. We've met our characters. I think it's time for us to get into the story. Are we all sitting comfortably?
Yes.
Yeah. Always.
Wonderful. Okay. It's a warm, late spring morning. Our Henge, our players, are resting in a park near a shrine. There's a stream babbling quietly nearby. You're enjoying the sunshine. And just sort of hanging out, enjoying each other's company. What are you all doing? How are you spending your time right now?
I am digging. I just thought I smelt a weird thing, and I'm digging.
Ooh. Okay.
It's definitely under here if I just keep going.
Chase's adventures on the other side of the world to come later.
I'm just splashing around currently in a nearby pond, just enjoying my time being near the water, whilst also watching Chase dig for whatever he is digging for.
And how's Key spending their time?
I am just relishing the beautiful day. Just, it's sunny, right? You said
Mhm.
sunny, right?
Oh, yes.
Yeah, I'm like basking in the sunlight.
Beautiful. Getting some of that all-important chlorophyll.
Yes.
So, as you're all enjoying your various activities, Chase, how's that hole coming? You found the thing yet? Did you find the thing?
No, but it's really important, and I just feel like I'm in for a penny, in for a pound now. There's no going back.
So the butterflies are fluttering by. There's a gentle breeze. You're all really enjoying yourselves. I'd say, except for Chase, you're feeling pretty relaxed. Chase, on the other hand, laser focused on whatever that smell was.
I think the smell's gone now.
Oh no.
Yeah, I'm not sure what it was, but
Well, it's interesting you should say that, Chase, because that smell may have gone, but there's another smell that it seems to be getting stronger as time passes as well. Smells maybe like incense. A little bit of parchment there. And there's a faint whiff of concern.
oh, that doesn't smell good.
A shrine maiden is approaching you. How do you respond?
I'm a little bit apprehensive. Kind of maybe go into a bit of not an attack stance, more like I'm a wolf stance.
Coffees? Street?
I'm watching.
I will stop splashing and I'll walk over to Chase and I will offer to provide support.
I love how the immediate response to a shrine maiden walking up to you is, uh-oh.
I'm not familiar with the person, you know?
Final boss already? So she's clearly a little taken aback by the defensive stance that has been taken to her, and she's clearly very nervous. She seems quite withdrawn, quite shy. And she walks a little closer, and then she says, excuse me, I'm really sorry. You're Henke, right? Shapeshifters.
Yes.
Yes.
We are indeed.
I'm a maiden at the local shrine, and something terrible has happened, and well, I think you may be the only people who can help. Would you mind coming to the shrine with me so I can show you what's happened?
I smell concern. You're concerned. We should help.
You know, wherever these guys go, I'm happy to go with them. I'm intrigued and I want to help.
Can I go ahead and just transform as
Yeah.
my answer?
Yeah,
Okay.
of course.
So, rather than saying anything, I feel my branches coming into me and becoming arms. And when I'm done, I look like a human. You can't really tell. Am I male? Am I female? The clothing I'm wearing is, you also really can't tell based off the clothing. But I'm staring at the Shrine Maiden oddly, like just with my head tilted, just staring for a second. But then I do like a little nod and a gesture for her to lead the way.
Okay. As you're walking back towards the shrine, she says, "Oh, I'm so sorry, I forgot to introduce myself. My name is Itsuko, and I've been a shrine maiden at this shrine for a while now. That's how I knew who you were. I've seen you spending time here before, and of course, I know all about you, Tree-sama. You are a very important part of this town's history, and I am honored that you would be willing to help me."
Um, I offer her a smile, but I don't say anything because I don't feel like words are necessarily warranted.
You can tell that she appreciates the smile. She knows that you mean her no ill will, and she appreciates that you are not just disregarding her feelings. And she agrees you don't always have to say everything. Actions speak louder than words sometimes. So you make it to the shrine, and Itsuko is suddenly very, very sort of clammed up. She doesn't seem to be able to get out what it is that's happened here, but she's staring awkwardly at the Komainu statues. That's the big lion dog statues that are outside of the front of the shrine. And yeah, she's looking very, very worried, and she's looking back at you all. It seems almost like she's hoping that you're going to notice something, because she just can't bring herself to say it.
Chase goes up to the statue and starts sort of sniffing around it in a circular motion around, going around the outside of the statue.
Okay.
Are the do any of the plants maybe look sick or anything like that, or die? Like, did anything die near it?
No. Everything looks fairly healthy, but I'm just going to take Itsuka off the screen again. But there is something very clearly out of place.
Yeah, Chase is just too dumb to notice that. He's focused on the statue that's there, not the obvious non-presence of a second statue.
I think the perhaps the most adult among you, so the one with the highest adult score, will probably be able to spot this and intuit it quite quickly. And I think that might be Coffee's.
Okay. So I look at the statue that's there, and then I look at the statue that's not there. Then I look at the statue that's there, and then I kind of just point at the one that's not there and go, "Where?"
Okay. And as if in response, Itsuko looks at you, and she's got tears welling up in her eyes. She says, "I don't know. When I came to clean the shrine this morning, he was gone. I have no idea what to do. I have no idea where to look. Without him, the shrine it's only partially protected. It's not safe. Miyamoto-sama is the most powerful Komainu in the area. Where could he have gone? Please help me. I don't know where to find him, and I must return him to the shrine."
Keldo jumps up onto the stone platform where the statue used to be and takes a seat and says, "Of course we'll help you. Do you have any idea what might have took it or where it might have gone? I know you've had a look, but maybe we can help and look ourselves."
I don't know. He was definitely there last night when I left, but... So he can't have gotten far, surely. Maybe he's in some of the surrounding area? I don't know. But I have to stay here and tend to the shrine, so I can't go much further than I did to come and speak to you.
Chase looks over at the others who are standing by the empty statue and goes, "Statue's missing!" and walks on over and then starts sniffing the ground in a circular motion around the plinth that's empty.
Uh,
Are there any like broken twigs or like is there any kind of trail?
There is, but I'm going to get you to use your animal skill. We're going to make this a nice, easy one. We'll make it a 3 because I think your animal skill's higher than that. But it's fun to
think my
have
animal
checks
skill
sometimes.
Is a 3.
Is it? Okay then.
Yeah.
Okay. So with an animal skill of 3, it would normally be a draw and therefore cancel it out. But I am going to overrule that and say, no, you spot the tracks because these are big tracks. I'm also going to give each of you a dream for how wonderful your RP was during that bit.
Yay.
Because that was beautiful. Well done, everybody. I am really loving this already. Go on, Coffee.
While they're all both looking at the base of the statue thing, he does lay a gentle hand on the Shrine Maiden's shoulder.
Mhm.
We will find.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Okay. So, Chase, you have spotted some big footprints. Bigger than yours.
Ooh. Exciting.
Big doggy footprints.
Doggy footprints.
Big doggy footprints.
Guys, this might just be a big dog, a bigger dog than me.
I guess I'll throw you a bone here then, and I guess we should follow it.
Well done. Oh, we got some puns into the stream. Perfect. This is definitely on my channel now. Well done. So, you're going to follow the footprints, are you?
Oh, yes, please.
Okay.
It's my favorite thing to do.
So, you follow the footprints for a bit, and they lead you to a river. You can't see anyone around, but the footprints are still... There's still footprints going. You can continue to follow them. You can stop for a little bit if you'd like. You can search around, see if you can find anyone that might have seen what caused these big footprints. It's totally up to you.
I feel like Keldo wants to jump in the river and try to talk to any of the fish that may be in there to see if they've spotted anything from below the surface.
Oh gosh, what have we got here? We got 2 alerts on the same screen for some reason there. Let's have a look at what that was. The Gift of Dreams from Anonymous. Thank you very much. Dreams for all. Every player gets a dream. Lovely.
Yay!
Thank you, Anonymous.
Thank you.
Thank you very much, Anonymous Donor, for rewarding our players for their excellent RPing. Okay. So, Keldo, you want to jump into the river and have a chat with the locals?
I do, yes. I want to put on my detective hat and see if anyone saw anything from below the surface.
Okay, then. We're going to use your... I think we'll use your animal for this, because you're talking to animals. That seems like a sensible choice. Would you agree?
That does make sense.
Cool. And we're going to make this a 3 difficulty again. So what is your animal?
My animal is 2, from the looks of it.
Oh dear. Okay. So without using any wonder or feelings, you will not be able to actually talk with the locals. Would you like to use a point of feelings or wonder to have a chat with them?
I would like to use 1 point of wonder, please.
Okie dokie then. Please subtract 1 point of wonder from your cheat sheet.
Yes.
Lovely. Okay, right. Have a chat with the fishies. Tell me what you're going to do in terms of going into the water, talking to the fish.
So I gesture to Key and Chase, saying that I'm going to talk to the local river folk, and I then do a backwards somersault into the water, as is Keldo's usual style, and I will start to question the fish that are swimming past to ask if they have seen anything regarding a statue coming by on land, and so see if they can give any useful information.
Okay. So most of the fish sort of ignore you, or they're too busy doing their fish things and don't want to stop. But one salmon does stop, and they say,
Oh,
"Statue? No, not seen any statues. Don't really see them round here. But did see a really big fuzzy fella. Looked a bit like your friend up there. But he was red, like me."
oh. Keldo says thank you to the salmon and asks if there is anything else distinguishable about this fuzzy red fellow.
Well, you were pretty big. Does that count?
That does count indeed. Thank you very much for the information. I'm sorry to stop you on your day.
No worries, it's fine. Always swimming upstream, me. Never ends.
And with that, I'll surface and get back on land with Chase and Key.
Wonderful.
So, guys, I've just asked the local residents of the river, and they mentioned something about a fuzzy red person coming by. Looked a bit like you, Chase, but they couldn't give me any more information other than he was fuzzy, red, and big. I'm afraid.
Yeah, these footprints, they do smell a little bit red. I can't quite explain it, but yeah, red.
I am really intrigued as to how Chase knows what red is, because aren't canids colourblind?
Yes, but I'm a Henge. I've got special powers.
Ah, yes, fair point, well made. Okay, then. So, you know what the source of the big doggy footprints looks like, sort of, thanks to trauma salmon.
A trauma salmon.
How would you like to proceed from here? Would you like to continue attempting to follow the footsteps, or...
I think it's our biggest lead. I mean,
Can I use plant talk to talk to the plants? But maybe they saw a
Of course you can.
thing.
So the plant talk is one of your special powers, isn't it?
Yes.
Okay. So you need to deduct the cost of your of plant talk from your wonder, and then you're good to go.
So I go from 6 to 2. Like that's
Mhm.
permanent, right? Just making sure I understood that correctly.
It is permanent for this scene. Once we get to the next
For
scene, you will get wonder commensurate to the connections you have again. So it will just top back up and it'll stack. So don't worry about using it or losing it. You will get to keep it between scenes.
Okay. So it goes down to 2, and then you'll tell us how much we'll have back. I'm sorry, I'm just
Yes, I will.
okay. Okay. So I take a deep breath in, and I just kind of like listen. I'm assuming this is how this works. So I'm like listening, trying to hear if I hear any whispers from any nearby plants.
Okay. So there's a little shrub that's quite close to where some of the footprints are that's looking a little bit shaken, and you can hear it sort of muttering to itself. Stupid dog stepped on me and peed. So rude. Why did they always do that?
I go over to the plant that's muttering to itself and say, "Hello."
Oh, hello. Don't see your type round here very often.
He smiles at the shrub. Are you okay?
I'm a little sore. I got stepped on by a really big dog, and it peed on me.
At that, immediate disgust on my face. And I kind of like do a side eye towards Chase.
I feel like I'm being racially profiled here.
Are you saying
Fuzzy
you've
guy
never
just
peed
like
on
me,
your
huh?
favourite tree?
No, I've done it thousands of times, okay? Like, bang to rights, but
I would like to walk up next to Key and just make a comment to the shrub. What is this shrub saying, Key?
There was big red dog peed on shrub.
The shrub
Ah.
starts wailing, just thinking about what's happened to it today.
It sounds like the shrub is really peed off, don't you think?
Oh, well done.
He laughs at that. And then turns their attention back to the shrub. Dog have statue?
There was no statue, just the mean dog. My branches are sore.
He kind of pets the shrub. Like, there.
Thank you. I needed that today. The shrub has a little cry and then it calms down a bit, and it's feeling better now. It really does appreciate the affection that Key has shown towards it, the kindness, the consideration. Not like that mean dog. You can see that the damage that this big dog has caused is fairly minimal, so the shrub's probably milking it a little bit, but
it's probably at this point that Chase goes, "Hey guys, what are you doing?" and starts coming over.
shrub immediately starts crying again.
The trauma.
He kind of like waves their hands at Chase like, no, don't come here. Don't come over here.
Okay.
Okay, so you know more about this big fuzzy red fella now.
Yes, he urinates, just like the rest of us.
Everybody pees.
I thank the shrub for the time spent talking, and I look at Chase, and my mind just blanked. I'm so sorry.
It's okay. Take your time.
Keldo. I look at Chase and Keldo, and I go, "Shall we?" And I point towards the animal tracks, and then it takes a second, but I stop, and I'm like, "Oh, no statue."
It didn't have the statue.
No statue.
Huh.
Oh, well, this is very puzzling. I think we should probably follow the track still. It might lead us to some clues along the way.
Yeah, we've been unjustly racially profiling this big red dog. when he might have actually been trying to help.
Okay, so you follow the tracks a little further. You end up on a street. Hello, Poirot. So we've got someone in chat, Poirot, who is an absolute sweetheart member of this community, but is a Golden Sky Stories GM as well.
Oh,
Hello.
Welcome in.
So definitely no pressure for me now. Okay, so you're searching the street, but alas, now that you're not on an area that is muddy ground, there's no paw prints to follow anymore.
The trail goes cold.
I think we should talk to some of the townsfolk around here, but they probably won't want to talk to me while I'm like this, so I might as well transform into my human form.
Okay. Are you going full human?
I will go full human, yes, please.
Okie dokie. So you've got your because you have specific modifiers for being a kappa. When you are in human form, they are on your cheat sheet, along with the costs of transforming. I think it's page 2.
Yep, fully human plus 8 if it's daytime.
Okay, and it is daytime.
Fantastic.
Okay, so deduct that from your character sheet, and if you want to describe your super sexy transformation sequence, you're welcome to do so. If not, then please carry on.
Oh, it's not going to be super sexy, but I just lay down on the floor, go dead in the eyes, and I just morph into my human form and get back up and point towards the center of the town and go, you know what, guys? Let's do this.
Now, if I'm not mistaken as well, even in your human form, you have a lingering smell of fishiness or something like that.
I think that's partially human.
Oh, is that partially human? Okay, that's good then. Because that would certainly be distracting for Chase, wouldn't it?
Oh, definitely.
Dinner. Okay. Would anybody else like to do anything before we continue on?
No, I'm quite comfortable being wolf, and now I can sort of pass as this human's pet. So
Excellent. Okay. So you continue on. And something's really amiss here. You can see on the side of the street there's a small truck that has a massive dent in its front. Like that vehicle is not going anywhere. No idea what's caused it. It's a really funny shaped dent as well. Do you want to investigate or do you want to carry on?
It is peculiar. I like peculiar things. They interest me.
Chase, you also notice that it smells kind of funny.
Ooh. Ugh. It smells kind of weird. I'm going to sort of walk up over to it and just start giving it many, many sniffs.
I walk over to Chase and just kind of like crouch down and peer at whatever he's sniffing.
Okay. So, Chase, can you do an animal check for me?
Yep.
We're going to make this one a little tougher. This is going to be a 5.
Okay.
Because you
And
can
I
smell
would take-
something, but...
And I would take that from my wonder or my feelings, or
You can.
just
You
wonder?
can. So, if your animal score is less than 5, then you
Yep,
can
it's a
spend either
3.
points of wonder or points of feeling, or bits of both, if you'd prefer, to bring it up to 5 or higher.
Yeah. Oh yeah, because if it's a draw, it's not quite right. Is that right?
Yeah, I mean, I'm really fudging the rules here, so if you want to bring it up to a draw, I will accept that as a success.
Okay. I'm a 3, so I'll take 1 off each to bump it up to a 5.
Lovely. Okay, so this smell, there's a little bit of like vehicle smell in there. You know, the smell of the things that you like to chase when they're going down the road. There's a bit of that smell there, but there's also a very familiar smell. It smells like home. It smells like your friends, your family, but a little different, with a tiny hint of incense there.
This smells oddly familiar. It smells like home, but it's different. Like a different home. And it also smells kind of like it did before when we were
Maybe dog?
Yeah, it's well, if he was a big doggy fella, this might well have been the work of him because he smells very similar but slightly different. And it would take a big fuzzy guy to do this, I think.
Do you think it's the same person or dog who left the tracks that we've been following all this time?
Well, they gave off a slightly tiny amount of that smell too. It's stronger here though. Oh boy.
I think we better ask some of the locals around here then, see if they spotted anything amiss.
Excellent. And guess what? We have just reached the end of our first scene. So,
Ooh.
before we carry on, everybody gets to add points of wonder to their character sheet based on your connections. So, on the connections page of your cheat sheet, it should tell you how many points of wonder and how many points of feeling you get to add per turn. Coffee's has a little bit of extra work to do, I'm afraid.
Okay.
But that's fine. I will explain that to you as we go through. But the way wonder and feelings work for everybody in chat, and as a reminder for our players, is that they are stackable. You start with an amount of wonder and feelings based on the connections you have to other characters in the story. And between scenes, that number gets added back into your pot of wonder and feelings for you to then spend in the next scene. So basically it stacks up over time, which is quite neat and means that later into the story you can start using your more expensive powers with more ease as well. So, Coffees, because of the kindness that Key has shown to the river shrub, has developed a connection with the river shrub. The river shrub really likes Coffees. So, we are going to give you a new connection to the river shrub. You get to decide how much you like the river shrub, but it's not really going to matter all that much, I'd say. But the river shrub has an affection towards you, and we're going to make that rank 2. So you get an additional 2 points of feelings to add to your total on top of what you've already got on your connections list.
So the wonder points all stay the same. I just add 2 extra feelings.
How do you feel about the river shrub? Do you feel you've developed a connection with them?
I do. I kind of want to help protect it because the big red dog was stinky and it peed on it.
Okay, so you've got a protection connection with the river shrub, and we'll make that a rank 2 as well. So you get an additional 2 points of wonder as well.
Okay.
And you can put those, like, you can update the numbers on the connections page if you want, and you don't have to worry about updating the connections if you don't want to. But you can update the number on the connections page at the bottom of that section,
And
so that you know
and
how
that
much to add each scene if you want.
and that stacks onto what we already have, right?
Yes.
Okay. All right, cool.
As we're between scenes as well, there are some actions you folks can take if you would like to. This is basically where we level up if we want to. So I'm going to get my cheat sheet out now because I'm new at this too. We can, between scenes, strengthen our connections and make new connections. We've already just made a new connection now, and I have admittedly fudged that a little bit to make it easier for a first-time group. Because why not? I'm the narrator, I get to say how we do this. But does anybody want to strengthen their connections with anyone? Let's see how many dreams you've all got as well. I have a command for this. Why is my dreams command not working? Ruh-roh.
I think we all have 2 dreams each.
Yeah.
Okay. That sounds about right. So if you want to improve your connections, you need 5 dreams for that. That's okay. So we can't improve any connections this scene. That's fine. But I am going to award everybody another dream because I think you've done exceptionally on this first scene. So you've got 3 dreams, which means you'll more than likely be able to strengthen a connection next scene break. And that's actually worked out perfectly as well because we are due a little break. So if everybody wants to take some time now to get some fresh air, refill their water if they need to, maybe have a little snack and a little stretch, and we'll come back in 3 minutes and we'll start the next scene. How does that sound?
Okay.
Champion.
Yeah.
Sounds good to me.
Okie dokie then. And that goes for everyone in chat as well. Please do some meat mecha maintenance. We'll have a quick 3-minute break and then we'll start scene 2. See you in 3, folks. I muted stuff in OBS and then forgot I'd done it. Silly me.
I do it all the
There we go.
time. I do that all the time.
Yeah, I muted it so I could have a chat with the players about some mechanical stuff whilst we were in the BRB screen, and then completely forgot to unmute it in OBS when we switched scenes. So they could hear me, but you folks couldn't. Oops. Anyway, so whilst you're investigating the vehicle... oh, heck. Tabby!
Yay.
Thank you so much for the $20 donation to St. Jude. Dreams for all, including the narrator. Thank you so much.
Aww.
Aww.
That's
Thank
so
you.
wholesome.
I love that. Thank you so much. So the supporting cast now has one whole dream that they can use. And all of our players are only one dream away from being able to strengthen their connections during the next scene break. Very exciting. Thank you very much, Tabby. That's very kind of you. And that brings us up to $745 raised on this channel for St. Jude Play Live. How amazing is that?
Incredible.
You folks are killing it out there. Keep it up.
We are $32 away from me having to learn the Grim Fandango speedrun.
I think I can speak for all of us when I say that that's a collective dream of ours. So.
Okay. Checks wallet. Uh-oh. So young boy walks past. And Chase, you're still in wolf form, yes? You haven't transformed into a human, have you?
No, I haven't. Yeah, I'm still roaming around on all fours.
So the boy, seeing your tail up in the air, your nose buried in this vehicle, stops, turns on his heel, and runs directly towards you. Puppy!
Ooh, ooh. Pets.
So this young boy sort of smushes Chase's face between his hands, presses his face really close to yours, snoot touching snoot, looks you in the eyes, and then goes, "Good puppy."
Yeah. My tail's going
Different
a mile a
puppy.
minute.
Are you at the point now where your tail is going so fast that your entire butt is wiggling?
Yep.
So the young boy pets you some more and then goes, not the same puppy. I really like you though.
That's the best underhanded compliment I've ever had. Big doggy? Big pupper?
Big doggy. Really big doggy.
Red.
Very red.
Did you
Hi.
happen to see which way he went?
So Keldo's in human form right now, yes? As is
Yes.
Key.
Yes.
So this young boy looks over at the two of you and goes, "Hi, I'm Taro. Is he yours?" Pointing at Chase.
I side-eye Chase, but I nod.
I look over at Chase and go, "What, us? No, he doesn't belong to us. He's our friend. We invite
Aw.
him because he's lovely."
Taro pets Chase some more and says, "Can you be my friend too?"
Of course. Do you have ball? I love ball. Or stick. I'm not fussy.
Taro disappears into the shrubs for a second and comes back with a huge stick and throws it down the road for you.
Oh, I run off after that.
He's a really good puppy. I wish I could find the puppy that helped me earlier. I hope he's okay.
Oh, when did you see this puppy that you saw earlier? And what did he happen to be red?
He was. How did you know?
Looking for him.
Is he yours too?
He shakes their head no.
Oh. Did he do something bad?
He shakes their head no again.
Okay, that's good. Hey, Big, welcome in. I hope you're doing well. Taro points at the absolutely obliterated truck and says, "He saved me. I was walking to school and I was reading my manga. I should have been looking where I was going, but I wasn't. I was really engrossed. I really wanted to know what was going to happen. I'm so close to the end now. And the truck came out of nowhere and the big red doggy jumped in front of it and pushed me out of the way. He saved me. But I had to go to school, so I couldn't check if he was okay. And when I came back just now, he was gone."
How long?
A few hours ago.
Keldo looks at Key and goes, "Well, this can't be a bad dog that we're looking for then. He especially is looking after this little guy, and he's doing his best, so I don't think he would have stole the statue, but he still may know something."
I place my hand on the little boy's shoulder. We'll find.
Thank you. I can come with you if it would help.
I kneel down in front of Taro and give him a thumbs up and go, "You can count on us. You're welcome to join us, but just let your mother know that you're coming with us, okay?"
Okay. Tara runs off towards what you presume to be where his house is.
Good news, everyone. I found the stick.
Hey, good job, Chase.
Oh, Chase, when did you get back?
He like pats Chase on the head. Good dog.
Hey. Bum wiggle all over again.
Ooh.
Keldo takes the stick from Chase and throws it even farther this time, just to annoy
Oh
him.
boy. Zoom.
Okay, so the party has acquired a new member, Stick.
Stick can stay with Key.
Okay. That was a delight from beginning to end. You all get another dream, so you will be able to
Yay.
strengthen your connections next scene break. Okay, so do you want to wait for Taro to come back, or do you want to carry on and hope that he catches up or gives up and goes home? I
I would personally like to wait for him just to make sure that he's okay, because Keldo doesn't feel right having a kid like him just wandering around trying to find us again. And he wants to
fair.
make sure that the kid is guided.
Okay, excellent. So Tara comes back and says, Mum knows where I am now and that I'm with friends. You are my friends, right?
He
Of course.
smiles and nods.
Keldo flashes another classic thumbs up and smiles.
I've got the stick in my mouth, but I'm nodding furiously.
Okay. So, does anybody want to ask Taro any questions about everything that happened?
So, before the truck hit the puppy, Taro, where did it come from? Was it in the shrubs? Was it down the street? We just want to know what sort of direction it came from.
Taro points in the direction that you folks have just come from and says, he came from over there, I think.
Okay. And how long ago was this again? Was it a few hours ago? Was it recent?
Yeah,
I just want to know.
a few hours. I did my morning classes and then I came back to see if he was okay as soon as I could, but he wasn't here.
How big?
He was bigger than the truck.
Oh.
He's so big. I felt like I could fall into his fuzzy fur.
I told you he was a good guy. I could smell it.
A statue?
No, he didn't have a statue.
Okay, well, he can't be too far away now. We might be able to catch up with him, so shall we get going, guys?
I think we should. The day is wasting, and we could be chasing right now.
I take the stick from Chase again and throw it in the direction that we're going.
Excellent. Clifford, how could you? Okay. So you noticed while you were investigating the vehicle before that there were some tracks just in the plant matter off behind the vehicle. So that's the direction you're proceeding in. You're sort of going through the long grass, and don't worry, you won't get attacked by any Pokemon. We've got a super repel on. But you're heading that way, and you come out into a large field. And there's so much noise, so much excitement at the moment. There's kids running around going absolutely nuts. And you're not quite sure why. There's whooping and hollering and screaming as they're running about. And then you see what's behind them.
Friend!
That
It's friend!
was amazing. Oh, baby!
Keldo would like to nudge Chase and go, looks like you've got some competition for affection and pets here. And laughs.
Yes, but he's so big.
So, because you brought Taro with you, he immediately recognizes this doggo and yells, "Puppy! You're okay! You're okay!" The dog is very excited. How would you folks like to proceed?
I follow the boy and I follow Taro and I like offer my hand out to the dog to sniff.
Okay. The big red pupper sniffs your hand and makes like a little snuffly whimpery noise and then goes into play mode and starts running in little circles and then runs off and then runs back and then runs off again and then runs back. He's really excited. But Key, you've noticed something. You've been around a long time, and there's a vibe here. You recognize, like, real recognizes real, right? And you recognize an old soul here in this very playful pupper. I would like you to take a Henge check, please.
Okay.
This is going to be a 5.
Okay. So mine is 3, so I can take from like feelings or wonders what you said, or is it
Yes.
wonders only?
You can take from feelings or wonder or both, so you could take 1 point from each to bring it up to a 5 if you wanted to.
Okay, I'm taking 2 from feelings to bring that up to a 5.
Okie dokie then. This isn't any ordinary dog. This is a being of immense power. That not only is this an old soul, you could recognize that just straight off the bat because you are so in tune with your town. You know this place like the back of your branches. But this is also a very, very powerful creature. It's definitely not an ordinary dog. It could be a Henge. Heck, it's powerful enough it might just be a god.
He takes a moment and then like kind of like bows to the dog.
The doggo tilts its head. It doesn't seem to understand why you're bowing. Just sort of confused. It's very, you know, very small puppies that sort of waggle their head back to forth when they're processing a sound. He's doing
Yes.
that, except it's a much more labored motion because he's so big.
Chase looks over at Key doing a bow and kind of replicates the behavior a little bit. Because this is a very big doggo. He's never seen anyone in his family this big ever. So it's kind of, there's some reference here, even if I can't pick up on all of the old kind of soul feeling.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Keldo walks up to the big dog and just casually waves at it, going, "Hello there, how are you doing? Can you understand us, or do we, are we intruding on your time?"
The dog doesn't understand you.
Well, I'm out of ideas, guys.
Can I use talk to animals?
You could indeed. Also, Chase would probably be able to communicate with him because they're both canines, and Chase is still in wolf form. So you can proceed however you would like right now. It's up to you folks what you want to do here.
I can translate.
Okay.
Yeah.
Chase. Ask statue.
Ruff.
Keldo waves the stick so that Chase will actually come to the dog.
He knows the way to my heart. Ruff. Statue. Ruff.
No statue.
Um.
Play? Play.
Play.
Play! The big dog runs around in another circle and then starts running around in circles trying to get Chase to join in the circle running.
Oh, Chase joins in immediately. The translation role is completely discarded. Woof woof.
Okay, so you have a dog cyclone. What would you like to do now?
Mm.
Wee.
I want to chase after the dogs.
Okay.
I want to join the dog cyclone, but as a tree human.
Okay. So we now have a Kodama dog cyclone. Oh boy.
I'll just stand there watching the dog cyclone and laughing my little kappa head off.
Okay, so after... Please tell Porthos I love him when you get a lull. Hey, Porthos. Big Scared loves you. You are a good boy. And I'm sure the big red dog friend would love you as well. Oh, done big. Wow, the captions are really struggling today. Sorry about that. Bring my microphone closer. Okay, so after a little while, the big red dog decides that he doesn't want to be part of the dog cyclone anymore, and he runs over to a tree, does what dogs do to trees, sorry Key, and then rolls around on the grass for a little bit. But whilst you were part of this dog cyclone, Key, you already knew that there was an immense power here, but you're starting to get the feeling that maybe looking for the statue is the wrong thing to be doing.
I go over to the dog and kind of like give it a belly rub while it's like laying on the ground, and I motion Chase to come over.
Oh, I'm there.
Okay. I look at Chase and I go, ask where from.
Woof woof woof.
I don't know. I was here this morning. That's all I know. And I like it here. It's nice. It's fun. Will you be my friend?
He wants to be friends. He doesn't. I don't think he remembers anything before this morning. He's here and he's happy.
The shrine?
Ruff ruff ruff.
Yes, friends.
At the mention of the word shrine, the dog's demeanor changes. Suddenly, it looks a little scared, but also it's gone very stiff and there's almost a samurai-esque stature to them at the moment. They've sat bolt upright. They're sitting straight back. It's strange, really. When they sit like that, they look almost like a shrine guardian.
Wait a minute.
Friend come home?
Ruff ruff ruff.
Am home. Already home. Play. Fun.
I like the cut of his chip.
Keldo walks over and asks Chase, Chase, what has he been saying just now? Is he coming home or not?
He says he is home, and he wants to play. I want to play.
Play?
Well, Keldo looks at the big dog and goes, "You know what? I know a place that's even more fun to play. Do you want to come with us to see it?" Chase,
I'd-
can you translate?
Of course. Ruff, 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 ruff. Rrr.
Excellent. Okay. So the doggo is getting very, very confused now. You can see it in his face. It's like there's something at the back of his mind that he's not sure about. And saying shrine seems to have set him off. And now he's sort of wobbling his head and he's making little grumbly noises and confused. Scared. No, stop it. And I'm sorry for what I'm about to do to you all, but needs must. Okay. I would like you all to do an adult check, please.
Okay.
Is your adult 7 or higher?
Mine's a
No.
2.
Mine's a 2.
2.
Okay. Would you like to
Points, though.
spend? Would you like to spend wonder and/or feelings to make your adult 7 or higher for the purposes of this check?
I can do it. I can do that. I can take 7 from feelings.
Okay.
Or I can take 5 from feelings. I can take 5 from feelings.
Yeah,
Okay.
I would definitely like to 5. I'm probably going to spread it 3-2 across 2 types.
Okay.
Oh, I misread. I actually have 1 adult, so I'll take I'll take 6 from Wonder.
Okie dokie then. It's probably for the best that you did that, because this poor doggo is having a really tough time of it, and he howls. But this isn't like any howl you've ever heard before. All of the children that were playing in the field with him stop. They're literally shaken by this howl. It shakes the earth around you. Because you all passed your adult check, you're all fine. But Tara, he's not doing so great. He is cowering in a corner, hands over his head. He can't cope with this. This is too much. He's gonna go home. And the dog, after doing this, runs away.
Whoa, that howl was crazy. I've never heard a howl like that.
He immediately goes after the dog.
Okay.
Kelda would like to go and make sure Taro's okay before he leaves, and try and comfort him.
Aww. So Taro is very clearly shaken. Just checking my details for him. He's paralyzed with fear right now. This. He's not scared of dogs. He's not scared of wolves. We know this already. But something about that howl has literally terrified the children that were in the area. One of them has even fainted from fear. That is the power of this hell. And seeing as you all passed the check and we have passed that point in the story, I will tell you now, if it hadn't been for the fact that you'd spent wonder or feelings to pass that check, it would have reverted you all to your true forms. Except for Chase, because Chase never left his.
I think, though, everyone can pick up that there's a change in demeanor of me as well, of Chase. He's never heard anything like that before. And everyone is stunned, of course, but because, I'm a dog, and that was a dog, I don't know, there's just something kind of... He just looks so confused. It's like someone yelling at you in a different language.
Yeah, that's a really good way to describe what just happened. Like, it's a lot like your language, but not quite right.
Realizing that nobody else is going after Doggy, I do turn around and come back, and then I realize what's in front of me, that everyone's like shaken and scared. I go over to Chase initially and pat him on the head. Okay.
Thank you. I think so. I think he's in... It was like pain, but also confusion and sadness, and I'd never seen or heard anything like that before. But I'm okay. I'm okay.
I very gently lean down and wrap my arms around the wolfy doggy and go,
Aw,
okay. And
thank
then
you.
I go over to the little boy, the kid who fainted, and I'm like gently stroking the kid's hair, waiting for them to wake up.
Guys, I think we need to make sure that we bring these kids back to the town just to make sure they're okay, because they don't look all right, and I don't blame them after hearing that.
Okay, so you're going to divert for a second to take the kids home, yeah?
Yes.
Very
Yes.
noble.
I think I'm probably big enough that you could get one of the passed out ones on my back, maybe.
Aww. For your altruism, in an unscripted event, you will get another dream.
Yay!
Yay!
Because everybody liked that. Okay, so you take the kids back to the street, and Taro, because he was very, very shaken but was one of the ones that hadn't passed out, he helps you get them to the correct homes. One of you that's in human form, you can explain to the parents what happened. And then they're all safe at home. And I think that brings us to the end of our third scene. Because we've actually pulled two scenes into one.
Very nice.
So, seeing as we accidentally pulled two scenes into one by going through them at a fair clip, what I will do is for the next scene break, you folks can have a double amount of feelings and wonder added to your pool.
Oh boy.
Oh, excellent.
Okay. And I'm typing this into our chat so that we've got it documented, but I'm going to tell chat what I'm doing as well, because I think this is a really beautiful thing that you folks have done that wasn't accounted for in the original book story. One of the connections that each of our players has is to the town that they live in or that they are a part of. And through their kindness in looking after the town's children, the whole party has just strengthened their connection to the town.
Woo!
So I think it's Inna's acceptance or something like that at the moment, which is like the basic one for the town to the Henge. But they respect you now. They respect you for what you've done looking after their children.
Oh, I think I was already at accept.
Yes, yeah, you will have all been at except for maybe Key, because of the age of the tree that they are/inhabit.
Ah, okay. So that's going up one.
Mm-hmm.
So we're at rank 2 now for respect, or is it still 1?
I think we're at rank 2. I think you're all at rank 2. Unless Keys is higher, in which case theirs goes up by 1.
Yeah, mine's already on 2. That's why I was confused. So mine would go up to 3.
Yep.
Okay.
There you
Okay, yeah,
go.
that makes sense then.
Double feelings and wonder sounds like Candy Mountain. 'Cause it is. Okay. So that leads us into our next scene break, and we've got a little bit of time before our next actual break as well, if I'm not mistaken. Fair bit of time, actually. So let's do our scene break, and then we might take the actual break early so that it doesn't run into the next scene, if you see what I mean. So, at the
I'm
moment...
rank 4 with the town.
Oh, wow. Congratulations. Rank 4. Heck. So,
Wait, is that... Sorry, go ahead.
sorry. So that is feelings, because that is the town's opinion of you that has changed.
Okay, so connection stays the same, does it?
Your connection is how you get your feelings and wonder. So your rank for that goes up or down. It goes up. We're not doing down. So your feelings, rank, and type.
Okay, so my connection stays the same then, that's fine.
Yeah. Yes, I've worded things badly on the cheat sheet. So your connection, rank, and type should say wonder, because it's to make it easier for allocating your wonder and your feelings. But yeah.
Yeah, I get it.
So the town connection, on the town's side, they now respect you, and that goes up 1 rank from what it was. All good?
Yes.
Yep.
So now
Lovely.
they love me.
They absolutely adore you. You have gone from being the well-respected tree to the amazing well-respected tree. So, because we're in a scene break, you now add the wonder and feelings, your total wonder and feelings, back into your pool of wonder and feelings. But we're doing that twice because we've done 2 scenes together by accident.
Oh goodness, that's a lot of points.
So you're gonna have a lot, yeah. And
So
you
do
get
we
a
get
max
extra-
level spell.
Woo!
Do we get extra wonder points for the connection with Taro?
Yes, you will do. You've all developed a connection with Taro. I think that connection for all of you. So you can decide how well connected to him you think you are for your wonder points. But I think he has a trust feelings connection with you. And I think that should be rank 2 for all of you, except for Chase, for whom it should be rank 3. Because puppy. Taro really
I'll do
likes
1
dogs.
protection then.
That makes perfect sense considering the way you've behaved towards him as well.
Yeah, I might be a prankster, but I have feelings.
You're a court jester with a heart of gold.
So will the wonder and feelings points for Taro be 1 and 1, or will they be 1 and 2, or what would they be?
So his rank for you was I said rank 2 for that. So feelings would be 2. And how much do you like him? How much do you want to protect him? Would you say that's a rank 1, or would you say it's higher than that?
I would say it's at least rank 2. So
Okay.
I'd say rank 2.
Okay, so 2-2 then.
Woo!
Oh boy, so many points. Okay.
3 plus 4 is 7, 8, 9, 10.
Well, so now every scene change you get 9 and 8. Lovely.
Yeah, it racks up pretty quickly as you start to make friends and build those connections up. Admittedly, we are, as I've said a few times, fudging stuff a little bit here. There would normally be a lot more mechanics involved in building those connections up between scenes, but I don't see the point in us doing that for a one-shot. If this was more of a
makes sense.
campaign,
Yeah, that's totally fair. It's more streamlined that way.
Yeah, exactly. And I feel it works better for the story if you are receiving these connections because of the actions you take rather than, like, if you see what I mean.
Yeah.
So once you've set up your connections with Taro, you can now spend your dreams if you want to, because you all have enough dreams to actually spend on things, which is exciting. So you have a couple of options here. You can strengthen a connection, and that can be to an NPC or to a player character, or you can change a connection's contents. So, for example, I think Key's connection to Chase at the moment is just sort of they tolerate his existence. But if you feel that has changed now, then we could change that connection contents to something else.
I feel like it changed, especially since I gave him a hug and everything. I wouldn't have done that before.
So, what would you say it is now? Your sort of high-level description options are like, affection, protection, trust, family, admiration, rivalry, respect, love, or acceptance. So obviously you've got acceptance at the moment.
Yeah.
Oh, please excuse the screaming children outside. I promise you they're not being chased by a giant red dog.
Yeah, I think I've finally accepted him. I just don't like being peed on, which I think is fair.
I think
That's
that's
reasonable.
incredibly fair.
You shouldn't pee on people without their consent.
It's true.
So you could keep the connection contents the same that you have accepted him, but maybe increase the rank then?
Okay.
Yeah? Does that
Yes.
seem more appropriate for what you're doing there?
I think so.
Cool. So with your 6? Yeah, with your 6 streams, you could increase it up to rank 3.
Okay.
So I have a question.
Mhm.
Does that affect the one on my sheet as well?
It
do I put it up
does.
to a 3 as well? Okay.
So you put the coffee's connection to you up to 3. If you want to change your connection with Key, you can. But that is a separate thing. And of course, if you changed that connection, then that would impact what's on Coffee's character sheet.
Yeah.
So it can get a little bit confusing when you're upgrading stuff, especially seeing as we're not at a physical table, so we can't look at each other's character sheets quite the same way. But yeah. it's nice that they have this sort of relationship mechanic in this game, I think. That the way you relate to others is such an integral part of how you progress through the story.
Yeah. So I have another question. If
Mhm.
you change the wonder rank and type
Mhm.
from something, say for instance, so I've got a 3 admiration for Keldo.
Mhm.
If I was to raise that to a 4, does it have to stay that rank, or if I change it to a different kind of connection,
Mhm.
would that then reset it to a lower rank, or would it just stay the same number?
It could reset it to a lower rank depending on what kind of relationship you feel you have with them in that space.
Ah, I see.
So, like, if it went from being admiration to rivalry, it might be like a low-level rivalry. So it might be a 2 instead of a 3 or a 4.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm trying not to meta game. I'm trying not to min max, but I think what I will do then is I will use 5 of my dreams to change my not change the type. Sorry, just upgrade the rank because I admire him even more after running to the children's aid when they were all sort of like knocked out and on the floor and stuff. I found that very
Aw.
admirable.
Yeah.
Aw, that's lovely. Okay, then. Then update that on your sheet, and I will take those dreams away from the counter if I can remember how to. Oh, I think I
Do
remember
those
how
dreams also get deducted from me, or is it just on
to.
his sheet?
No, it's only his relationship with you that has changed, not your relationship with him, so you're all good. But if you
Okay.
wanted to update one of your relationships as well, you do have enough to do so.
Oh, I think I will. I think I'll upgrade my respect for Key because I respected how they handled the whole situation with the big dog, and getting Chase to translate was a very good move.
Okay.
I
So,
think I'll check that to a 3.
okay.
Well,
Yeah.
sorry.
It's okay.
Oh no.
Oh, that's why they're not working, because Chibitan deleted them. That's helpful. Thanks, Chibitan.
Oh no.
Ah, it's fine. The bot does this sometimes. This is why you should always remember to press save just in case.
How
But
do you pet Chibitan?
there is a channel point redemption for petting Chibitan.
Ah.
They try their best. Yeah, it's just deleted them. I don't know why. Oh, it's deleted all of them. That's really weird. Like, it's deleted the entire command group. That's fine. We'll do this the old-fashioned way. I'll write it down. So, Chase has 2 left over.
Oh, I think I only have 1 dream left over. If you're talking about dreams.
No, you had 7
Oh.
total.
Yeah, you had an extra one at one point. So
Oh, whoops! I forgot that. Wolf brain. Sorry.
It's all right. And Coffee's has 1 left.
yes.
1 left. Yeah. Okay. Cool. So does Street. There we go.
Yeah.
Okay. Don't forget to add those extra points into your pool of wonder and feelings, which sounds like the best spa ever.
I might have messed the numbers up here, but I think it's roughly what it would be, so I'm just going to stick with
It's
that.
fine. It's fine. I trust you.
I
You're probably not going to
als-
spend
I
them all
also-
anyway.
Yeah, true.
I also messed up, but it's okay. I'm just gonna leave it, and
Yeah. No.
it'll be fine.
My opinion on the numbers is meh.
As
So,
long as we're
you're all
having a good time, yeah.
Yeah, exactly. That's what we're here for. We're here to have fun, not do this mechanically accurately. So I'm sorry to anyone in chat that is finding my very lax application of the rules of this game infuriating, but that's just how we do things here. Oh, hello, Frankenstein. Welcome in. Thank you for petting Chibi Tan. Okay. So I do actually need to go for a little break because I have been talking a lot and hydrating a lot to compensate for that. So we are going to take our next break now that we've finished doing the scene break stuff. Which also gives you lovely folks, my players, the opportunity to have a little breather and get some more drinks as well. Because you've been doing a lot of talking, a lot of fantastic role playing. Thank you again, because I'm really enjoying this.
Oh, me too.
I'm glad.
Me too. It's nice to finally be doing some RP stuff again.
Me three.
Yay! We're having a good time. We have met the win condition.
Woo!
Okay, then. Right. Now is a great time, everybody, to grab a drink, grab a snack, have a stretch, do some meat mecha maintenance, pet your big, probably not red doggies, and your kitties, and other assorted pets as well, for those with more scaly companions, etc. And we'll be back in 3 minutes. Okie doke. And I think we may actually finish today because we've only got one real scene left to do.
Ooh,
Ooh.
So
we're too good at this.
You are. You're exceptional at this.
Too good at having a good time.
Okay. BRB, everybody. Welcome back, everybody. I hope you're feeling refreshed. And guess what? I remembered to unmute stuff this time.
Yay!
Totes
Yay!
profesh. So, I'm going to take us back to the field because that's where we last saw our doggo. Hello, long friend. Welcome in. Lovely to see you. So, you have ingratiated yourselves to the local community by protecting their children. Muted again? No, we're not. Definitely not muted. Oh, wait, that's me. My bad. Oh, you scared the heck out of me, Tabby. Oh. Weird. It's okay. Don't worry about it. It's all good. It's all good. So, how would you like to proceed from here? Big Doggo has run off. There's clearly something going on with Big Doggo. They don't seem all that interested in following you. They seem very confused, very frightened. But they're also, like, you all seem to have come to the conclusion that this doggo isn't any ordinary doggo, based on what's happened. How are you feeling about things? What are you thinking?
Concerned.
Yeah, because Big Doggo was so full of joy and happiness, and now he's not, and that feels wrong.
Okay. And I know we talked about this a little bit during the break, but what are you thinking in terms of where the statue's gone?
Well,
I think Doggo is statue.
that's
that
the
would-
prevalent theory, yes.
Okay.
Yes.
So if Doggo is statue, what could have happened to make him not statue anymore? And who would know about this kind of stuff? Who could we talk to, maybe, to figure out what's
Ooh.
going on?
If we go back to the Shrine Maiden, we might be able to get some more information on that, I reckon.
I agree.
It might be better to know what we're up against before we try and find Big Doggo than after. So I'm with you guys.
Okay. So you want to head back to the shrine, yeah?
Yes.
Yes, but before we do, I'd like to ask Chase to just check in the bush over there, because I think I spotted something.
Ooh,
Ooh, okay.
I love bushes. They're great. Yep, one moment.
And while Chase is digging around in the bush, I would like to use dripping wet to dump some water on him as a little cheeky prank.
Okay, please deduct the appropriate amount of wonder from your character sheet to soak your friend.
I have done that, and I end up laughing at the sight of the wet Chase.
I'm doubled over laughing in the street.
I'm doing that shake thing. You know the shake thing.
And now
Ugh.
everybody in a 5-meter radius smells faintly of wet dog.
Worth it.
Oh dear. Fantastic. Okay. So, having thoroughly bathed Chase,
It's kind
You
of the
head
wake
back
up
to the
I needed,
shrine.
though. It broke me out of my funk.
good. I'm glad. That's exactly what you need sometimes, is someone just being a little silly and whimsical to make you feel better. So you come back to the shrine, and there's Itsuko. She's still looking very concerned. The Komainu is still missing. And she sees you coming, and she brightens up immediately. Have you found him?
Yes.
Where is he? Is he coming back?
I don't know if you want to hear this, Itsuko, but unfortunately, when we found him, we did mention the shrine, and he looked kind of sad, and he ran away from us.
Oh. I don't understand.
That you alive.
Miyamoto-sama was the most fabled guardian of the shrine. It's always been known that the shrine guardians could come alive to protect the shrine and people nearby if needed to, but what could have caused him to come to life and disappear? And why won't he come home?
He wants to play, which I mean, I personally, I get that 100%. Play is like the best thing ever.
At this, she seems very confused. Really? Miyamoto-sama is distinguished and mature komainu. All of the fables, all of the stories, they tell of him being very stoic. This sounds more like a puppy, a child. That doesn't sound like the... It doesn't sound like the Miyamoto-sama I know. I don't understand. Why would he be like this?
Well, we did. He saved our new friend Taro. Maybe that's what he was meant to do, and now it's clock off time. Time for play.
Keldo picks up a nearby stick after Chase says that and just throws it.
Woo! Off I go.
So, Itsuko thinks for a moment, and she says, "Ooh."
Ooh.
Anonymous, thank you very much for giving the Kappa a candy.
Ooh. Thank you.
Street, congratulations. You are able to upgrade one of your connections for free.
Oh, fantastic.
Thank you very, very much, Anonymous Donor, for that $30 donation towards St. Jude. Oh, no. We are at $775 raised on this channel. You know what that means? We're $2 from the Grim Fandango speedrun.
Do it now. You know you want to see it.
I'm going to have to learn so many speedruns after this event's over. I've got Balan to learn. I've got 2 Silent Hill ones to learn. Heck. Was not expecting this. Okay. So Itsuko thinks for a bit and she says that could cause him to come to life if he senses a child in danger nearby, but Miyamoto is so dutiful, so diligent, so strong. He wouldn't just run away. His duty is to protect the shrine. Garlips, thank you very much for the donation to St. Jude. $10 donation with the comment, "Dream! Grim Fandango! Stick!" Thank you very much.
It's no longer Grim Fandango, it's Fantastic Fandango.
Yep.
And that went to a gift of dreams. So who were your 2 dreams going to there?
My 2 friends.
Aw, that's so
Aw.
lovely.
See, this is why I love Chase.
Oh no. Slow and Porthos are playing in the background.
Aw.
Please excuse the excited doggo noises in the background. He is also very excited about how much we've raised for St. Jude. Oh, okay. Apparently Porthos was blocking Slow from coming up the stairs and was barking at him like, no, you will play with me first.
With 14 viewers.
Masumara, thank you very much for the raid. Thank you so much for trusting us with your community today. I hope you had a fantastic Fallout 3 stream. Welcome on in, Raiders. This is very much unusual for the kind of content that we normally have on this channel. But we are doing a Golden Sky Stories one-shot for St. Jude. And it's going really well, I think. Yeah, thank you so much for that. That's absolutely wonderful. Donate $100 for chaos. You really want to see me try and make something up on the spot, don't you, Tabby? Do it. You know you want to. Okay. It's lovely to see you too. Okay, so she's convinced that as much as it makes perfect sense that Miyamoto would have come to life to protect this young boy from being injured or killed, because you've not told her what happened there yet. She does not think that he would then just abandon his true duty, which is to defend the shrine and the people of the shrine. Poirot! One for each player. I must say the stick should have one too. Thank you very much, Poirot, for the gift of dreams for all of the players and the stick. The stick can have their dream for free.
All of you tuning in and donating today, you are awesome. And keep telling yourself that, because you are.
Yeah, exactly what Street said. Thank you so much, everyone, for contributing. Holy shit, we're at $800. I hadn't even twigged. No pun intended. That is immense. Like, when I started doing this fundraiser at the beginning of the month, I was like, okay, we'll set the goal to $300 because that seems like a reasonable amount to aim for with the community. And if we don't make it that far, we don't make it that far. But we've not just made it that far, but we've more than doubled the amount I expected we'd make over the course of the month. And it warms my heart. It really does. It's not just the role play that's warming my heart right now. It's all you wonderful folks in chat that have been supporting this amazing cause this month on this channel. Thank you. Seriously. I'm not going to cry. I'll wait until after the stream to cry. Okay, so...
Just remember that all your donations make a big difference to St. Jude's.
Exactly. And what St. Jude does is so important, because they are making childhood cancer treatment attainable, for want of a better description, for families across America. St. Jude pay for all of the medical care that those children get. So the parents don't have to spend a single penny on helping their children get well again. They can just focus on helping their children get well again instead of having to worry about bills. And that is such an important thing, especially in America with the way things are right now. So all of this money that you folks have raised is going to such an important thing and helping so many families in a time of great need. Thank you. Right. I'm calm. I am centered. We can do this. So, does anybody want to tell Itsuko what exactly happened with Taro. Because Taro's at home, having been very badly shaken by what happened with Miyamoto.
A big howl. Everyone scared.
I've heard that Komainu can do that, but normally it would be to protect the shrine or to protect the people. He must be so frightened. But that's so unlike him. Tell me, what happened with the young boy before that? You said he saved him?
Yes. Truck almost hit boy.
Oh. What happened to the truck? Was it damaged?
I come back with my stick. Yes, truck smash, big crash. Smelled funny. Yeah. That's all I've got to give.
Almost as smelly as Chase is right now after his bath.
Apple Mallow,
I
thank you for the
admired you,
follow.
rank 4.
I flash Chase a cheeky smile.
So, upon hearing what happened, Itsuko looks very concerned. Her brow furrows. She puts a hand to her chin. She says, I wonder, could he have hit his head? You said he doesn't remember anything past this morning, right?
Yeah, I just thought it meant that when he decided to not be a statue anymore, but maybe it is a head injury.
Maybe he's born with it, maybe it's a head injury. So she looks very deep in thought for a second, and then she disappears into the shrine without a word. Just take her off the screen for a second here. And she comes back with some parchment, some scrolls, some books in hand. And she says, in all of these stories, Miyamoto-sama has always remembered things he's done before. He's very wise, very old. It doesn't make sense that he would forget all that unless something happened to him. But deep down, his duty is always to the shrine. Perhaps we could find a way of coaxing him back here. Maybe I can help jog his memory. I can't leave the shrine because, well, I have a duty to protect the shrine, especially when Miyamoto-sama's not here. But perhaps you could... Could you trick him? I feel terrible suggesting it, but...
Keldo speaks up and says, I did try in saying that there is a more fun place for him to play to get him back here, but unfortunately that was when he sort of ran off. But do you have anything that might persuade him to follow us?
Komainu are very dutiful. If they think that their shrine is in danger, then they will always rush back. That's what all of the documents say. If we could make it seem like the shrine is in danger, maybe he would come back willingly. And then maybe I can try and talk to him.
Reason scared. Shrine? What attack?
Sorry, I'm just checking the. Okay, the captions had a little moment where they weren't picking up what you were saying, Coffees, and I was like, oh shit, has something gone wrong? But we're okay. I'm sorry, can you repeat what you said, please?
Reason scared. Shrine attack.
I'm not sure if he was scared, maybe just confused. Wolf friend, you are quite young, yes?
I am 1 whole years old.
And you are a very good boy.
Thank you.
What happens when you are confused, wolf friend?
Oh, when I'm confused, I just want to get away from the place that I'm at. I just want to get back into the nature, run up into the hills, into the mountains, get away from whatever scared me or whatever made me feel sad. Which is kind of hard for the big pupper because, well, he can't. It's in his head. But if he was scared that this place was under attack, maybe he would come.
Maybe.
Oh, I had an idea. I had a whole idea all by myself.
I'm sorry, I'm trying so hard not to laugh while you're RPing, but that was that statement on its own is just beautiful. Thank you.
I have an idea.
Okay.
I'm going to try to do the Call of the Wild. The Call of the Wild brings all of the local dogs, foxes, raccoon dogs, and wolves, and pretty much every other kind of animal to this spot.
Ooh. Okay. I see where you're going with that.
My idea is either we all howl together or just them being here will maybe make him think that the place is being swarmed or under attack.
Yeah? That's a good idea.
Plus,
Does anybody else have anything they want to add to that as well?
No.
No?
No, I trust you with this, Chase. I trust you.
Hold on. Where did my character sheet go? It disappeared. Oh no, did I accidentally close it? Oh no. Ignore me.
It's okay. You're all good.
Oh, bless me.
Bless you.
Bless you.
Thank you.
At the very least, we're going to meet a lot of new friends.
I like your thinking.
Chase, do you want us around when they start coming to this area, or do you want us to stay outside just in case they get a bit spooked?
Oh, I guess they might, but I mean, they have to come when I call. That's the power of the call.
That's
Unless
very
they're
powerful.
sleeping, unless they're sleeping or eating or something. But yeah, like So long as it's not, so long as it's not like they're not in the middle of something, they can come.
Have idea?
Yeah.
Right. Fight. Wolf. Fake. Fight.
Oh. Oh, that's brilliant. Yeah, we could all pretend to fight. That's like the best play there is. I think I'm
Okay.
gonna do it.
You're both getting dreams for that.
While you guys do that, I think I'll hop up on the stone plinth and I'll probably pretend to be a statue so that they don't get spooked when they come away. Come here, sorry, and yeah, it might work out that way.
Okay. So you've devised a plan. Itsuko looks at you and she says, I will ring the shrine bell and I will pretend that things are very bad here and that the shrine is under threat from your fight.
Sounds like a plan.
Okay. So
Okay, I'm gonna do the call then.
okay.
Hold on to your headphones.
Right,
Ow! Did that come through?
It came through at the beginning. It peaked so high that it couldn't catch it at the middle, and then it came through at the end. But I'm
So
thankful for that because she might have just blown my eardrums out otherwise.
Ow!
So while Chase is howling, I'll jump up on the plinth and I'll use chameleon to change my body coloration to that of the statue opposite, so I look like
Oh.
a statue.
Very clever. I like that. Look at me. I am the shrine guardian now.
I walk over to a nearby tree and just kind of like gently lay a hand on it and start whispering gratitude and thanks and request the tree sprites join me. Like I explain the plan to the tree who whispers it to the other trees around. And you see tree sprites just come out from the branches.
I wish I had like a little bit of music from something like Princess Mononoke for this, because that would be glorious. But just pretend that I do and that we're listening to it. Because I've been sat here as you folks have been explaining what you're doing, just with my hands over my face with joy. This is wonderful. Bravo, everybody. This is so good.
It's not every time you get to entrap a big dog.
Okay, so Chase has howled and summoned the local wildlife. Key has politely requested the assistance of the local tree sprites. And Keldo has prepared an exceptional bit of camouflage. What's next?
Now's the awkward moment where we wait for all of these little animals to make their way here.
We'll assume that they have arrived.
Hey. Oh, this is my moment. Okay. I sort of prance in front of the lot of them and kind of, I'm kind of barking / talking, so hopefully most of them are kind of getting the gist of it. Friends, we must pretend to fight. It's the only way to bring back the guardian of this shrine.
There's a couple of squirrels that are looking at you incredulously, but the rest of them seem to be nodding in agreement. And you know what it's like. Majority rules, so even the ones that aren't particularly impressed with the idea are just like, okay, but if you put your mouth over my head, I am out.
No eat friend, not today.
Not today.
Not
Maybe
today.
tomorrow.
He looks at Chase like, not today. Like, in what manner in time would it be okay to eat your friends?
Keldo looks over at Chase before anything happens and just gives a slight chuckle and resumes pretending to be a statue.
We do not need to get bogged down in specifics, okay? Every day is today.
Well
He kind of
maneuvered.
just accepts that and like kind of nods and go, "No, eat."
No, eat.
No eat. Okay. So your plan's going ahead. The wildlife is fighting. The tree sprites, I believe, are also getting involved in this.
Yes, the tree
Yeah.
sprites are fighting the wildlife as well.
So we've got an all-out nature war happening at the doors of this shrine.
This is basically the battle for Isengard, yeah.
But on a much smaller scale.
I bet Itsuko's just watching, going like, "What have I agreed to?"
Oh no. My brain just gave me, they're taking the squirrels to Itsuko.
Perfect.
So Itsuko rings the shrine bell and does her best dramatic performance. Oh no, the shrine! It is in terrible peril. Whatever shall we do? Without Miyamoto-sama here, nothing will survive. Flailing, swooning, you know, the whole telenovela package.
Going off of that, Key is running back and forth, flailing their arms around like, "Oh no, whatever shall we do? Help us."
So this goes on for a few minutes, and then you hear in the distance thundering footsteps getting closer and closer and closer. Boomf, boomf, boomf. This is a big creature that is running towards you at great speed. You can feel the earth around you shaking. The shrine is so in danger, I know, right? There is a sudden silence. No more footsteps, no earth shaking. And then, as if by magic, through the trees leaps a great furry red beast.
I was waiting for that.
I know you like the bark. Here, have another one.
It's so good.
It's so cute.
Upon seeing this huge red dog in the courtyard of the shrine, Itsuko, very gracefully, to her credit, her training has really paid off, dodges around all of the tree sprites and assorted wildlife that are still scrapping because no one's told them to stop yet, in front of the shrine, and bounds over to the huge dog. She places her hands on either side of his great big red face and she says, "Miyamoto-sama, you have come home." And then she presses her head into his forehead. Everything falls silent. The creatures aren't fighting anymore. The tree sprites, they're all sort of heading back over towards Ki. Squirrels are just squirrels, you know, they're doing their thing.
Keldo gets down off the stone plinth and changes back to his normal coloration.
I let the tree sprites climb up me. So I have some like sitting on my shoulders. There's one sitting on my head.
Oh,
Um,
that's so cute. I'm fine, honest. Oh, that's seriously, that's an adorable mental image. I love it. It seems like Itsuko and Miyamoto-sama are in this sort of embrace for a long, long time. But after a while, Miyamoto whines a little bit and makes not a growl per se, but a sort of guttural noise. And then he licks Itsuko's face. She pats him on the head and looks over at you, all three of you, and says, "He's got a big bump on the back of his head. I guess we know what happened. Do you remember now, Miyamoto-sama?" She can't speak, dog.
This is where I come in. What is he saying? What is Barks deciphering to?
He says, "I'm so sorry I forgot you. I'm so sorry I left the shrine unprotected."
I relay this to Itsuko and the others, of course.
Itsuko thanks you for letting her know what he said, and she gives him a big hug and she says, "I knew you would come home. I always knew. It is good to have you back, my friend. My strong, brave friend. My new friends have told me what you did for that little boy. Thank you for protecting him and for protecting this town. You are an exceptional guardian." Miyamoto, at the mention of little Taro, looks over at you three and says, "What of the boy? Is he okay?"
boy, home.
I am
Okay.
so glad. I am so glad.
Well, we're just glad that you're okay and you're back here. And don't worry about the other children. We made sure they all got home safely as well.
I may be a shrine guardian, but you are guardians of this town. You are true heroes. Thank you, both for protecting this town and for helping me come home.
It's just what we do, you know.
I still think, though, if, when everything's really calm and quiet, you should maybe come and play for an hour. When you want to.
Miyamoto-sama, back to his senses now, looks at you, Chase, and says, "My duty is to the shrine, but you are welcome to visit whenever you like, friend."
Give him the good old wolfy nod. Just like nice slow nod.
And as Chase nods, I will cast Dripping Wet again to bring down some more water on him.
Beautiful. Moment ruined by your bestie, as it should be.
What can I say? I'm a little prankster.
I go up to Miyamoto-sama and I bow again and I say, "Thank you."
thank you, Miyamoto, for your service to both this shrine and this town. It wouldn't be the same without you. And thank you for giving me this opportunity to, help in that duty.
Miyamoto appreciates the words that you said to him, and he responds in kind. He says, "Thank you," and then he does a deep bow.
I've just about finished shaking out my fur.
And now, he says, "I think it is time that I return to my post. Thank you again, friends."
Arr, arr.
And he transforms back into his statue form. Guess what, everybody? We finished early.
Woo! I'm sad to have it end, though.
Well,
Yeah,
this
me
was a
too.
one shot, but if you want to keep those characters, there's always the possibility that I could actually start running a little Clock Tower Tales campaign in the future.
Ooh,
If
that
you
is
would
tempting.
like. If you would like.
I would be 100% down.
Yes, although we might have to redo the Wonder and Feelings because I think they got all scuffed this
Oh,
session.
that's fine.
I just dropped 30 fat stacks on that Call of the Wild. I just hope none of them like shout all over the place on this lovely shrine.
Oh, it's fine. A Shrine Maiden's duty is to keep the shrine clean as well. She knew what she was getting herself in for.
Oh, don't worry, I helped her keep it clean and gave my friend a bath too. It's fine.
Yeah, I'm clean.
Poirot says, "I'm so happy to have witnessed this game. It was so nice." I'm glad you enjoyed it, Poirot. I really am. I hope everybody else in chat has enjoyed it too. And I hope my players have enjoyed it.
Oh, it's wonderful.
You made me cry.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
But it's okay.
It's been a very fun experience. Thank you.
You're most welcome. So this has been actually a book adventure which we have unintentionally tweaked quite a lot. This was an adventure called Big Dog's Day from the Twilight Tales expansion to Golden Sky Stories. And it wasn't until yesterday evening that I realised that I had basically picked a Clifford the Big Red Dog adventure. But I saw giant dog unintentionally terrorizing a town and went, that's basically a kaiju. That kind of fits with the clock tower. We'll do that one.
The most adorable kaiju you can think of.
I know, right? Just look at him.
Oh,
Such floof, I know, right? So, this has been Golden Sky Stories, Clock Tower Tales, Big Dog's Day. I have had so much fun running this for you three. You've been absolutely exceptional to narrate for, and your characters have been so much fun. So thank you so much to all three of you for coming along for this. Really do appreciate it.
Thank you for having us.
yeah.
Oh,
Both for
anytime.
having us and putting so much effort into the wonderful design and the feel. Like even right now, I'm listening to music that is like perfectly setting the scene. So thank you for your massive like attention to detail and crafting this for us. Been lovely.
Yeah, the atmosphere has been amazing. I've really enjoyed it.
I'm so glad. I'm so glad. I'm just giving you all shout outs again. So, folks, all three of the lovely folks joining me today are streamers themselves. They are other members of the Clock Tower, and you should give them all a follow because they're all exceptional people and exceptional streamers, as you will have discovered over the course of this RP session. I am completely incapable right now of typing and talking at the same time, as you may have just guessed. But yeah, I am going to take us through to our ending screen. Because we are done. It is done. We can all go home now. Thank you very, very much, players, for agreeing to join me for this, and chat for chatting, having lots of fun with everything, and most importantly, donating towards the St. Jude fundraiser, which is now sitting at $800 raised over the course of the month. Thank you so, so much. The Clock Tower's overall goal of $7,500, we are so close to that now. We're like $110 away? Yeah, a little under $110 away from meeting that $7,500 target. That is absolutely amazing. And that's folks not just here, but in other streamers' channels donating as well. Beautiful stuff. Thank you very much, absolutely everybody, for your generosity, your kindness, and your support in general. I need to find somebody for us to raid. Who have we got that's live? I think I know where I want to go if they're still live. Waiting for things to load. They are. Okay. We are going to go and see another Clock Tower team member who is also raising funds for St. Jude today. We're going to go and see Flint Stride.
Hey.
I love Flint streams. And
Give him some love.
They're playing a super chill, wholesome game today. There you go. Called Story of Seasons, A Wonderful Life. It is super cute and wholesome, so perfect thing after this lovely chill RP stream. Please do give them a follow as well, because they are an absolute delight to watch. Yeah. Thank you again, everybody. Players, chat.
Thank you.
This has been wonderful. It's been immense. I'll be back on Wednesday at my usual time. Hopefully I'll see you all then. But until we all see you next, I want you lovely folks to take care of yourselves. Take care of each other. Wash your fucking branches.
Pause.
Sticks.
Please.
And have a great rest of your weekend, everyone, however you're spending it. Bye-bye.